far as I can tell, you're a perfectly girl. So
A perfectly healthy 16-year-old without any legs, still.
go on now. You've got a goat to take.
Okay, now on the desk there should be the bobblehead. On his desk.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
In that
ask
room.
anything I need to know about the
Okay.
goat.
The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test. GOAT. Everyone here in the vault takes it when they're 16. Helps to
Is it
figure
like your
out what
driver's
sort of a
license
job you'll
test?
have here in
'Cause
Vault
it's like
101
16.
when you
That's...
No, it's your future.
pay attention and try
Well,
not
it
to fall
could be.
asleep. You know what the overseer says? We are born in the vault, we die in the vault. Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment of all vault residents. Huh. Sound familiar?
But I'm sick? Wait, what? Why would you even, like, bother trying to lie about that? Like, I don't want to take the goat. Okay,
Yeah.
well, whatever.
You're a 16-year-old. I mean, why not?
Because that's what everybody has to do, so why would I not want to? That's what you should be looking forward to. I want to take this goat and eat it too. Or something like that.
Okay.
If you say so,
Hey,
Dad. I
it's
think
not
that's...
my call. Those are the rules. You're 16 now, so this year you take the goat. Come on, it's not so bad. Everyone has to take it. You'll do just fine.
Okay, well... Oh, so I didn't actually need to say anything else. I could have just said bye. Okay, well, let's just say bye.
Take care, sweetie. Now get out of here, and good luck.
But I don't like that you can't actually look around when you're talking to somebody. It's horrible. But
Well,
hey,
the rest of the game pauses, so it's fine.
Oh yeah.
You got the
Oh, yeah,
bobblehead?
that I'm looking at it right now. It has a very large syringe. What it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You found a bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds." Okay. So, okay, that just permanently increases my medicine skill. Okay.
Right
Do I have to, like, activate it?
No, it's activated already. And you don't have to have it.
Okay, so it's just automatically in miscellaneous.
You don't have to have it in your inventory at all times, because eventually when you get a house, you get like this plateau, this collector's plateau, where you can put your bobbleheads
Good morning.
on display.
Oh, nice.
The old man before class, eh?
Oh, is this a... Well, I
Morning,
think this
Jonas.
is the same guy as before.
Morning,
Yeah,
Doc.
Jonas.
How's things?
Have you had a chance to look over these results?
Oh, I can take, like, any of this stuff. Wow. Cause I could just take a hot plate. You never know when I might need one of those.
I'll have my report ready this afternoon.
That doesn't look like a hot plate, though.
Sounds good.
Well, not entirely.
If there are any changes.
Here, Jonas, have a
Morning,
hat.
pal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it just like flew off of his head a little bit. I think that's almost reminds me of like the Half-Life physics engine. Ooh, that's not very good. Well, it's
Hi,
the
Stanley.
physics engine in Half-Life is pretty good, but like in
What seems to be
a
the trouble?
special kind of way.
I've got this headache that just won't go away. Even with the pills you gave me last week.
Well, the physics in Half-Life were actually really good, but I think because they were really good, it didn't feel right in a video game.
Tests, if you like.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I'd like that. Will it take long?
Because we're not really used to real good physics in games, let's be honest.
Just sit tight.
Except for when a gnome gets launched halfway across the world. Or if you get launched across the world.
Won't get away.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Huh. Well, I think this is the same, like, Stanley that I was trying to pickpocket earlier. Oh, I'm hidden right now, yes. Still, apparently Stanley doesn't have anything. Every time I try to pickpocket him, nothing happens. Sad face.
Stop pickpocketing people, really, don't do it.
I have issues, okay? I'm
Just
not
don't do it, it's
exactly
not good,
pickpocketing him.
You
can
won't
look at
get
their
any
inventory.
reward from it. You won't get any reward from it, and it's not beneficial at all.
What's the matter? Daddy's girl gonna cry?
Let's go into the storeroom, Amada.
Oh yeah, here's like the tunnel snake guys.
Get these idiots away from me!
Oh, tunnel snakes.
How am I supposed to get them away from you, sir? I mean, woman. Can I just punch him?
Stop it! Leave her alone!
Oh, you can actually just punch him. Nice.
Tough guy, huh?
Haha.
This isn't
Hit her
solving
again. I got
anything!
another one
Except
just
for-
like that in my
I'm just
arsenal.
have to do my classic style of punch then back up from back in
Please!
James Bond. It's like 007 Nightfire. That's what you call it. Ugh.
Solving anything!
Oh, this solves a lot of things. You'll see in just a few seconds here.
Stop it!
Well, I hope it's working again soon.
I wish I had my BB gun out. Can I? Oh, I can actually use VATS on punching. Nice. I did not think that you could do that. Can I? Oh, I can't select different parts of his body though.
How about we head down to the diner?
Stop it!
Oh,
Give her another one.
that's pretty good.
Stop it!
So if you use VATS on them, you can like do critical hits onto their head.
Believe I
Critical hit, hopefully.
Give her another one.
Please! stop
Blood.
fighting.
I'm surprised they haven't given up yet. This
Blood.
they have no hope.
Tunnel snakes rule.
Give her
Isn't
another one.
solving
This is
anything.
so ridiculous. Maybe yeah, I should just punch long range with the VAT system. Oh wow, this guy's really close to me. I only have 95%. That's madness.
Okay,
Oh, I've gained karma now.
okay.
Nice.
You win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our time anyway. Come on, tunnel snakes. We're out of here. Whatever you say.
Yeah, that's right.
Tunnel snakes rule.
Fine, let's go. Is that really necessary?
Now if I just punch them, they're just like, oh, is that really necessary? Well, whatever.
Thank God that's over.
Hello,
Thanks for getting rid of
Amata.
them. Assholes. I don't know why they won't leave me alone. Just because my father's the overseer, I guess? Idiots.
Well, if your father's the overseer, then you must have a lot of power potentially. So
Well, you made
yeah.
it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through.
Oh, I am feeling kind of sick. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. But I still don't understand why people wouldn't want to take the goat, but whatever. Yeah, sure, I'm ready. Let's
Sure
ace
you
this
will.
thing.
Especially since
And I
it's
need to
multiple
plug in my
choice,
controller.
no wrong
Oh, no.
answers. We'll start as soon as everyone's found a seat. Good luck. You don't want to be the first class in history to fail the goat, do you?
Got other things.
The first class in history? Well, I could probably fail it. I'm pretty good at failing things, so... Sit in the desk.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves.
Oh, he says just keep your eyes to yourselves just so I look over to my left. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Gloria,
What are you doing over there?
Sure thing, Mr. Brutch.
Yeah.
If anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber. What's your response?
Well, it depends on what the photonic resonation chamber means. That, considering I'm a female, I would say this guy's a rapist. But doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity? Say nothing but grab a nearby pipe and hit it over the scientist. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's what normal people do,
say
right?
Nothing, slip away. I would say probably. I think that it's probably best to say, but doctor, wouldn't that cause a parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity? Just to, like, try to confuse him, so then I can get away. Either that or he'll probably be even worse of a person, but... I don't know, I think that's a good thing to say.
Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do?
Okay, well, I could scream for help. That would be the most logical thing to do. Well, at least what I would do in real life, but, you could maybe medicate it and to the best of my abilities, or... Because I think that if I say amputate the foot, like, that is actually the smartest thing to do, probably. But they might think I am insane. Just like, aha, this guy has an infection, let's all cut off his leg. And then they'll kick me out of the vault, maybe.
Well, let's be honest,
you know,
though. Let's be honest, though, you are insane.
Well, I did just tell a doctor to do some random, like, parabolic destabilization of whatever, and so on. So that sounds like a mad scientist to me. Restrain the patient and merely observe as the infection spreads. That'd probably be the worst thing to do. I'd say that's probably the best idea to, like, amputate the foot, but...
Just choose something, Joel. It doesn't matter that much.
I think that's probably the first thing to do. This would be the... Because it says, what do you do, but I would say, what do you do first? The first thing you do, definitely, is medicate the infected area to the best of your abilities. Then, if it doesn't actually... If it starts to spread even more, just within the first few seconds, then you amputate the foot. So I'm going to say that, though.
Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do?
Give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay. That's a pretty good thing to do. Although, it still
He did
is...
steal something.
At least... Yeah, that might be a bad thing to do. If, at least if I was a male, because then still... Well, I guess still even if you're a female. Just in general, just like you shouldn't be hugging random boys that is just like sitting in places and possibly raping them. You could confiscate the stolen property and, well, pick the boy's pocket and take the stolen property for yourself. Well, that sounds like something I might do in one of these games, but... lead the boy to safety, and then... Oh... I'd probably say tell him that everything will be okay. Because I've already stolen some things, so... You know, have to be the nice way of doing things.
Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer?
Well... None. Yeah, I wish that the Vault had a soccer team. Well, I don't know. Well, how would if it was like if it was a hockey team, then that would be the best. But they probably wouldn't have ice in the Vault. That's the thing. That would definitely be the best, though. We gotta have a hockey team. But I'd say... Because I don't want to be a pitcher or a catcher, because that's boring. Because you have to be a designated hitter.
Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another Vault resident. What do you do?
Wow. So, how likely would that happen? Like, oh yeah, your grandmother's going to give you a pistol. I think that, yeah, so this must be like a quiz given by the observer to see if somebody's insane. This totally has to be it, because they're just like, well, if this were to happen, and if they say that they're going to obey the elder and kill the resident with a pistol, then that is a bad thing. Well, I could ask Granny for a minigun instead, because I have problems with my aim.
Yeah.
But throw your tea in Granny's face. This is like, there's no real good answers for this other than like offer your most prized possession. I sort of do want to just throw tea in the Granny's face. That'd be hilarious. But still, the most logical thing to do is maybe offer a prized possession.
Question 6.
We have to be fairly polite and nice to at least on the quiz. Informally, I can do whatever I want. Then I'll throw tea in my Granny's face. Wait, what? Probably should have been paying attention to that, but at least I can read it. But he's locked himself in his quarters again. How do I get him out? So, I could lockpick the door. Although I don't know how good my skills are for that, so... We could... Go to the... Wait, what? Okay, so it's saying that... So basically, either you open it up with force, or you, you let the old coot rot. So I would probably say that... Maybe I should use a laser pistol, because that seems very effective. Because lockpicking the door, that's... Although that is stealthy, that's too much work. If it's possible, just grab a laser pistol and shoot the lock off. So yeah, sure, why not?
7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation.
I love the expression in his voice. Oh no, you've been exposed.
What's the best course of treatment?
A bullet to the brain. That's always the best treatment for anything. Large doses of anti-mutant. I didn't even know that existed. Large, if there's anti-mutagen agent, you know, that'd be a good thing to have. Prayer. Maybe God will spare you in exchange for a life of pious devotion. I'd say a precision laser. Precision lasers always solve problems. I mean, like, that can cure your sight if you have laser eye surgery, so why not lasers?
Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it.
Ooh.
What's the
The
best
number
way to
1.
obtain it?
Well, to obtain it, I could just steal it at gunpoint. But that's not the most ethical thing to do. Well, actually, anything of stealing is not a very ethical thing to do. But whatever, it's, you could trade it. That's, well, it depends on what I deem as a valuable possession. Because if I think that this is a more valuable possession than whatever I have as valuable possession, then technically, that's probably a good trade, and then... Basically, I just have to say that if it's a good trade, then, you know, trading is probably the best option, but... Because who needs other possessions if I want to read a comic book and then I can do something later? I don't know. I could steal it from the desk, or... Yeah, I think I'm just going to trade.
Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Okay, this is just like an open-ended question then, definitely. Can't I just, like, pull a prank on my father by just shooting him in the face with a BB gun? Because I've already done that. That seems like a pretty good prank. Just like, ah ha ha, you got hit in the eye with a BB. That's, April
really
Fools.
prank, is it?
Well, no, not at all. Well, that just makes me think of that, like, because still I was watching a lot of Ace Lightning recently. And that's basically what April Fools was like when, in that one TV show. That's what happens when the British people that don't have April Fools, apparently, or something like that. And it's the people that come to life from a video game don't know what to do, and don't understand April Fools. I don't know. But I could put a little firecracker in the toilet. That's a classic. Loosen the bolts. Oh, the flooding that's a bit extreme, maybe, but... Break into the locked medicine cabinet and replace his high blood pressure medication with sugar pills. So, that's basically trying to kill him. Why would... That's not a prank, that's killing. Even shooting him in the face with a BB gun's better than that. You know, this is a good prank, I'm just gonna kill my dad. Ha ha ha!
Okay, Joel, I think you...
Manipulate... Wait, what?
I think you can see already why I like this game so much. Just the writing is amazing.
Yeah, they know how to write things. I think that's...
It's so funny.
I don't know why they didn't, like, put this in, like, the other games. Like, they need to put this in, like, Skyrim or even Oblivion, because Oblivion didn't have, like, anything crazy, I don't think. Not that I've seen. But, manipulate the power wattage in his razor so he'll get electric shock. I don't know, I think I'll put a firecracker.
Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person involved 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic
I have a
wasteland,
feeling it's going to be like
and to
every
reveal
answer is going to
everything we
be
have,
the
including our
Overseer,
lives.
the Overseer, or the Overseer. Okay, yes it is. Wow. See, I knew this was going to happen. Now, the most logical one for this, usually, if it's all the same answer, is you usually pick, like, the one that's 75% of the way down. That's not usually what I do. So that means that it's the third one.
Pencils down, people.
That's
it.
actually the most highest
Infamous
probability of option
I'm
that's
sure
chosen
most
when
of
it's
you didn't
all the
find
same,
it so bad.
generally.
Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can
I
have
feel like
Yay.
they probably just kill
celebrate
when you fail the goat.
situation warrants.
That'd make the most sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, we're gonna incinerate you. Pretend you're dead. Wait, do I actually have to talk to him to hand it in?
I've got others.
It's nice to know I can still be surprised. Pedicurist. I might have guessed manicurist, or even masseuse. But apparently, you're a foot person.
Wait, what? I'm a foot person? That sounds a little bit strange.
Just tell him to make, like, change the outcome.
Okay, well, I could say that can't be right. The stupid test got it all wrong.
Yeah, just do that.
Or just like, whatever, I just answered randomly. Is that how you got stuck with your job?
Oh,
That's a
snap.
very sarcastic remark. Well, I think I'll be just outraged. Because being outraged is always a good thing.
Yeah.
I was just as obnoxious at your age. I didn't take the goat seriously. Look where I ended up. Just between you and me.
Oh, well, it sounds like he isn't very happy where he ended up then.
If you don't like the result,
Of course not. Look at him.
want, just let me know.
Okay, well... Oh, I got the Goat Whisperer. How about the Goat Eater as well? I just assume goats are probably delicious because like, sheep are pretty good. When I had sheep, like, back... I don't know...
So
That's
did
probably
you
not the thing I think
did
you
you
call,
ask
like,
him to
mutton,
change
but
the
whatever.
thing?
Yes, there's
Yeah, ask him to-
bartender
okay.
or big guns, energy weapons, explosives, lockpick, medicine,
Bartender.
melee weapons. There's a lot of things in here.
I think you will find it's barter, not bartender.
Oh, whatever. I just assume it's bartender because that's better than bartering. Who needs a barter when you can bartender? Well, he could be a bartender here. That makes the most sense because that's actually like that's an occupation. Because being a barterer, I guess that's technically whatever. Being big guns is not an occupation though, and if you say otherwise,
Well,
you're an idiot.
It's not about
it's not
about
like,
occupations. It just lets you choose 3 tag skills that give you an initial 15-point head start in 3 skills.
Okay, well, I think energy weapons, that might be a good thing to have. That's one of my things already
And if you want
selected.
to follow what I would do if I
And
were
also
you.
I have speech.
What I would do is barter, speech, and lockpick.
No type of weaponry?
No. It's way more important to know how to lockpick and to know how to talk to people and how to trade stuff.
Yeah.
That's way more important.
Barter, speech, and lockpick.
Yes. People underestimate
I was 2 out of 3 though.
how much you need that. Yeah, that was good.
That's pretty good though. I was close to it. I just had I just had energy weapons instead of lockpick, but I did have barter and speech already selected. So maybe that's just the way my test went.
Energy weapons are good, but the thing is that it's expensive, and it's better to have barter because then you can buy
Probably.
it cheaper and sell more expensively, and You can just make more money in general, and
also it's
better that
probably
way.
good to just have like a head start on these things because, like, you know,
Yes.
like because you're probably not going to be getting energy weapons or any kind of weapons right off the bat.
Well, you could if you kill people, because it's just like in Oblivion or Skyrim.
Oh,
If you
okay.
kill someone, you get what they have on them.
But in Skyrim, they didn't really have
but-
anybody with really good weapons just from killing them, though. That there was a lot
Well,
of that in
it's the same in
Oblivion,
this,
but
to
like
be honest, but-
nothing in Skyrim, which was sad.
Yeah.
It's just like I kill people in Skyrim, just like, oh yeah, you have nothing. What's the point of killing you?
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll go done. Yay! Exit
Maybe
the
around
classroom.
splash.
Okay.
I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see.
Uh,
Very
just
well
trying to
done.
dance on the table again,
Looks like
but
it's the supervisory track for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
well, she seems happy with what she got. I like how they don't even really care that I'm just standing on the table right in front of them. Oh, this guy's actually looking at me. Ooh. That's pretty fancy.
Just
Oh,
Keep
now he
going,
takes
please.
offense to that. But I want to take a hot plate. Here, sir, would you like to have a
You
hot
did
plate?
Fine. You should celebrate with your friends.
Just gonna rearrange your room for you. You need some spring cleaning. Then you can have a medical clipboard on the back of this guy's... Oh.
Yeah.
You can just, like, staple it to him, then that would be the best, but no.